There's an election on, everybody, for President of the United States. And it's Donald Trump versus Hillary Clinton, and then like 2 other people who are running. Don't worry about it. And Donald Trump's immigration policy is and apparent anti-Muslim sentiment is at the center of all of this. And so the Daily Show sent someone to a Trump event to see if the people who support Trump's anti-Muslim type rhetoric would pass the same tests that Trump seems like he would levy against Muslims to see if they fit in with American ideology.
And values.
And values. So Jordan Klepper from The Daily Show interviewed a bunch of people, and you need to go watch the video. I'll give you some excerpts from it. 2 men getting married is blank. And
gross.
And some people said gross, and he kind of says, oh, we were looking for legal, and they were like, no. So saying like Muslims should stay out of this country because and do you respect religions? And they go, yes. And then he says, do you respect Christianity? Yes. Do you respect Judaism? Yes. Do you respect Islam? And they go, no. And so the takeaway from this is a lot of people at the Trump rallies did not pass the same test for openness and understanding that are at the center of American values that they want to put up against Muslims.
Okay. Disappointed! Son of a bitch! What do you have to do in this life to make people trust you?
And I also think that a good part of this video is pointing out American laws. For example, as a member of the LGBT community.
Gross.
I know. But whether you think it's gross or not, I still am legally allowed to get married. Whoops. So.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. So. I think that was a really crucial point that this video pointed out, where it's like, it doesn't matter whether or not you like it, there are still laws that have been put in place in this country. And I think there are some people in this video that feel like they are maybe above it, or that these rules do not apply to them. And that's just, you would not pass the same vetting process that you are advocating for.
Yeah, it's intense. This is a very heated election from what I've gathered.
Yeah.
And I like that this person.
Yeah, more than just you.
Yeah, more than just me. But I like what's happening here, because it's not going at it from a point of like, I don't like Trump supporters. It's, here's something that you have put out as what you would want people to live up to, and you yourself don't live up to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's great. Trump, for those who are not following the election, seems to, in the last few days, be pivoting in a way that changes his stance and softens it in an attempt to appeal to the broader electorate. So he had this very intense immigration stance. In the last week, he's apologized. He's said he expresses regret for some of the things he said.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would say apologies generous.
But he says he regrets it. And he says today, he said he wanted to like have a fair immigration plan, as opposed to the one that's like, tell them to go F themselves. Which he mouthed F themselves. He didn't say F themselves. So there's a difference. But I think everyone should go out and check this out. Who are you voting for?
I will be voting for Hillary Clinton.
Gross.
I know. Look.
I think you should be president. What were you going to say?
I kind of think so. No, I think that what we need to recognize sort of as a general populace is that you're allowed to critique a candidate without hating on them or without spreading a lot of the negativity that has been going around in this election. Was Hillary Clinton my ideal candidate for president? No. And I think a lot of people would agree with me on that. But, this is where we are, and we're allowed to critique her, and we're allowed to critique Donald Trump and still, hope for the best. For me, here's what I will say, Brett, is that I don't know. For me, it always does come down to, at this stage of my life, who is for pro-LGBT, like the community. And I know that that's what's made it so tricky for me in this election, is because Hillary for so long was not, and was like, and would found a way to just sort of be really nice about, not thinking that 2 people of the same sex should get married, and that really bothered me. And Donald Trump has been kind of cool with the LGBT community, but the Republican base is not. And I don't know. It's just we're
Yeah,
all,
Trump said, Caitlyn Jenner, go use whatever bathroom you want in Trump Towers, and it happened. So that's nice.
Look, I think we should just recognize that this is a tricky election for everyone, but I really do celebrate programs like The Daily Show that are at least taking a critical eye to everything and a humorous take on it, because this is, if we can't laugh,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do?
I'd cry, I guess, or smash your face into my shoulder. So what do you guys? What I do like?
Yeah, wait.
about
Who are you
this-
gonna vote for? You can't just ask me and not say.
Not gonna do it.
You're not gonna vote?
I don't.
Not at
don't
all?
like it.
Really?
Don't like it.
Seriously?
I'm pulling out for a better option.
So you're actually not gonna vote?
I'm gonna vote for Hillary
Okay.
Clinton.
God, I was like.
It's fine. Here's my takeaway has always been like, there's a lot of problems with Hillary Clinton, but
Yeah.
Trump is not a solution to a single one of them.
Well said.
know?
I would agree.
What I like about what The Daily Show did is something that needs to be done in this election specifically, because Trump is the king of rhetoric, like just spouting things that it helps him
Tweeting
through-
things.
tweeting things,
Saying them,
getting in
writing
beefs.
them.
He gets in Twitter beefs. But this is something that says, okay, that's your plan. How are you going to execute it? Because there's something to be said for like, listen, all these people that are Trump fans are saying like, I'm not saying that they're basically saying like, I disrespect Muslims, but technically I could say I still would allow them in the country. This is just calling out like, well, if you're going to put them to a test, what would that test look like? Because it seems like you would fail that test, so we should kick you out. So it's more of a practical approach to something
Yeah.
that could have just been like rhetoric, leave it there, I'm with them because of things I haven't really thought through, and this makes you think it through.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys think through what we said in this video and give us your thoughts on it? That's Grace. I'm Brett. We'll see you next time on Pop Treat.